So, in lieu of my internet acting up yet again, and before I decide I'm going to murder my throat by recording the script for a video retrospective I have planned, I decided again, more lazy content, more reactions. We're back to the Funny Frogman. I wanted to rewatch his expanding to space in Factorio video, because let's just watch the Funky Frogman and his buddy blow up space bugs and expand for the sake of the factory and capitalism. Why not? It's also been way too long, so my memory is just... So hey, you know, re-experiencing it. This is my blessing and my curse. I both forget the videos after a while, while still remembering some details, but all the major stuff just, boom, gone. Whatever, let's not mess around. I don't like messing around too long. I don't have the room to go on these long tangents, honestly. I don't have much room to talk, aside from the fact I've been trying to solve my internet issues again. Unsuccessfully. Anyway, time to watch the Funny Frogman.
Good evening.
Hello.
In this video, we fly to space in Factorio. That's right, boyos, we've installed the Space Exploration mod, which allows us to build a rocket, strap in, and launch ourselves into the great beyond, to explore, expand, and conquer. Gentlemen, our subjugation will be vast, and our profits will be vaster. For us to win, we don't just launch a single satellite like vanilla Factorio. No, disgusting, far too easy, cringe. To win, we must build it.
Okay. So, I've never played a Factorio. In fact, I don't play a lot of these factory automation games, if mostly because of the fact they take way too long and my attention span does not have the attention to dedicate the hours upon hours upon hours that I have been informed by friends of mine that it takes to actually accomplish this, aside from the fact that for some people, it's apparently the equivalent of digital crack. So, I would not know how long any of this takes, aside from the fact that Martin will provide a frame of reference for how long it takes him to do any of this. So I'm just operating completely off of, I believe what is being said. That is all I can say. I believe what is being said.
An interstellar spaceship and fly it at the speed of light. Will we achieve this lofty goal? Will we
synergistically motivate client-oriented initiatives?
Will we be overrun by the hordes of angry environmentalists, or will our gross incompetence cost us everything? Joining us on this journey are my employees, Ben and Tristan.
I mean, when it comes to capitalism, what's the fucking difference aside from the fact you get paid? You know what? This is not a social commentary channel. What am I doing?
So, let us begin.
How much destruction are we going to watch?
Our journey began right here, which is precisely where our little spaceship had crash landed.
Oof.
In the distance, were these.
Oh no.
From here, it was up to us and our entrepreneurial spirit. So, we began work. We built some drills to mine ore, furnaces to smelt the ore into plates, and plates into more drills to mine more ore into more plates. The factory had begun. We then drilled some copper, coal, and stone, built some power infrastructure, and before we knew it, Red Science had been fully automated. Next.
How many hours would that take? Some in the comments, just tell me how many hours that would probably take just to automate one science type. Oh, that had to have been hours of work cut down to barely maybe 30 seconds of narration.
Expansion.
Copper mining, expanded. Copper smelting,
Expanded.
iron smelting,
Expanded.
main bus, built.
That is big.
Grid
Bus.
science, automated. Red Science,
Expanded.
Dragon City, installed on your phone for free.
God damn it, the ads!
Like dragons, do you like cities? You're not gonna believe this, boys, but this video is sponsored by Dragon City, a free-to-play RPG, PvP Dragon Collection game.
You know what? I don't mind these ads, because you gotta pay bills. And if I was in a position to get sponsors on videos, I would probably do it too, just because I got bills to pay. And, well, it's in my name. I am broke as shit.
Available for iOS, Android, Windows Phone, and Jeff. Collect yourself over 1,000 different dragons. Each and every dragon will flood your brain with dopamine and make you truly feel alive. Look at this one, look at this one, look at this one. Dragon, 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 dragon. That's a lot of dragons, guys. Breed your dragon, lay an egg, hatch that son, and feed him, feed him, feed him, feed him, feed him. Look at him. He is your son.
My son.
Train him. Put him through the ringer in Dragon Basic Training by smacking this little wood. Fight him against other dragons. Place him into a legal PvP cockfighting ring and claim ultimate victory. Still unconvinced? If you don't download this game, you will regret it. There are several events each week and a battle pass for truly unlimited, intense gaming. I still don't think you are convinced. You better download this game. I am living in your world. Look at these YouTubers. My favorite Minecrafters, Mr. Yeast. George is still unable to be located. And there he is, my favorite YouTuber.
You know what? Every time I see an ad for this game, I'm always reminded, oh, right, they do I mean, this is a year-old video, but still, it's like, oh, they do crossovers with YouTubers all the time, and they just put them in the game.
In Dragon Ball. If you
Why?
I might get enough bargaining power to convince the devs to add a frog. So download it with the link in the description and get a free reward of 15,000 food, 30,000 gold, and some very rare space being dragon that isn't a frog, but it's okay, maybe I'll get there one day, that'll be— All I want is frog, please! What are you waiting for?
You know, I would say this, though, like, frickin' Frog Dragon, Monster Hunter's kind of done it.
Boys, if it's
kind of.
It's good enough.
Not really,
you.
but kind of.
So download it. I'm waiting.
This is YouTuber dragons, what the fuck?
Add over.
Back to the factory.
Research completed. We had researched the belt balancer. From the
Oh wait, okay, next time I was gonna go out. I want to see the timer.
Gadget that would cause us no problems whatsoever in our future.
That is what we call foreshadowing.
In vanilla Factorio, if I
That's
want
foreshadowing.
belts to go into 7 belts equally, I need to build this.
Ugh. What is this spaghetti nonsense? Jesus Christ. God, that is, that's kind of disgusting, not gonna lie.
Horrible. But with belt balancers,
Horrible, inefficient.
build is this. Wonderful.
Very good.
This, we had our very first complaint from the local environmentalists.
Wow.
So we murdered them on the spot.
Just the fucking oof.
Because weren't getting an issue. And like any good corporation, we swept the problem under the rug.
Okay, let's see it. Time. 23 hours. Day 23. Jeez, okay, so it's like an hour per in-game day, and they're almost at like a full day of playtime. Okay, so obviously you're not going to do this all in one giant session. That's fucking insane. I said it's probably somebody who's done it, let's be totally honest, but okay, yeah, you know, they're at 2.5 hours for that session. Okay.
And pretended it didn't happen. To absolutely no one's surprise, this didn't work.
Of course it
The
didn't.
factory fart cloud had reached them, and they weren't going to stop.
Wow. You need a wall with guns. Lots of guns.
Water fill. If landfill lets you fill in water with land, water fill lets you fill in land with water. It's very useful, and has no exploits whatsoever. The protesters were back, and in bigger numbers. Tristan and I ran to the building we were working in, and violently apprehended the suspects. Gentlemen, the problem was growing.
The American way, I see.
All of which involved violence.
Put it.
We could do nothing and get repeatedly mauled to death by the increasingly stronger biters. We could hunker down more,
Jesus
explode
Christ.
turrets and walls to defend our assets, or we could take the fight to them with our new weaponry. We chose option 3. To help us, Ben contacted our local arms dealers and bought an army of chain guns, which have big tracks, autonomous driving, and water cannons for dispersing crowds. So we sent them in,
Yeah, totally. Totally water cannons. Your territory is forfeit to Bean Boys
Things
Incorporated.
were going great. The factory was growing. The environmentalist menace had been kept at bay, and we were starting to use words like disseminate and
Okay.
synergy. Well, Tristan and
I feel like you can tell when he's had to reset some stuff.
himself with learning trains.
Oh, that playtime. Oh, okay, so that was just daytimer. Okay, so that was like 2.5 hours earlier. That was just like the daytime for the game itself. I'm stupid. I misread everything in there. Okay.
Beautiful.
I was wrong.
To build the train network, we'd need lots of clear space. So Ben set to work water filling the nearby cliffs when he water filled under his feet and was instantly killed.
Oops.
Ah, fuck.
Things were peaceful for a while.
Oops.
Too peaceful.
Oh, jeez, at 5 hours.
Squeaky clean, environmental coal mine, he was jumped by a large group of biters making horrible demands for higher wages and equal pay. I ran up to a
Not going to address things that are going on right now. We will leave it at the joke that it is.
assist and was promptly mauled to death by the angry mob.
Your gun was not big enough.
I just killed me again!
Your gun wasn't big enough.
Over to help in the crowd dispersing and built a car.
How do you shoot?
Oi! We linked up Ben in the north with a small army of prisoners and sent the boys in to deliver retaliatory lawsuits in enormous volume.
Very retaliatory lawsuits, of course, definitely.
Battle had settled. It was obvious that the biters were in complete financial ruin. Back. What we needed to do was build a wall. With our selection of mods, there were many options to choose from. Stone walls, concrete walls, spiked walls, but really, these all suck. Instead,
Oh no, just use the water fill.
water fill, and it'll create a totally impervious barrier.
Oh.
So, Tristan made a bunch of water fill and sectioned off the north end for good.
Yeah, how long is that gonna last?
The attacks cooled down for a while, allowing us to expand our business to the next rate frontier, the water. After a little boat stuff, Tristan and I experimented with our latest innovative innovation, supersonic trains.
Oh god.
As you can probably guess, these are trains that can travel really, really fast. If you got anxious crossing train tracks with these pathetic 300
Oh no.
flattened so fast that the train only appears on your screen for 1 frame.
God, what the fuck?
These trains would not only give our network speed and efficiency, but also an element of extreme danger.
God.
Upgrading the trains, Tristan has been driving his boat.
Sure, it's efficient, but when the odds are you're just gonna get killed by a train coming in at Mach 5, goddamn.
And driving his boat. And driving his boat.
No.
Uh-oh, he's dead.
Might die. Drive!
Ooh.
I died. I'm dead.
Oh
I'm dead.
no. Tristan's death at sea had ripped a sense of purpose away from him. He became a shell of the former man we all knew. He repeatedly tried to run me down in a hit and run with his car.
Bruh.
God damn it!
Bruh.
Poor guy. The factory was growing, and the biters didn't like it. For the next hour, we were subjected to non-stop raids by increasingly violent environmentalists.
Oh boy.
What we needed to do was go on the attack. Ben had been building a squad of flame tumblers, high-speed cars armed with flamethrowers. He sent them in, only to realize that some of the biters were immune to fire damage. Oh wait, what? There's a biter that's invincible. It doesn't take fire damage. Fuck. And they all died. We couldn't just waterfill them off now, because that would cut off lots of valuable resources. First, we needed to push them back, and then waterfill.
Yeah. No, you don't want to cut off those resources when you need them. No. You need to section things off.
Ben had built himself a flame
efficiently
and was zooming around the battlefield at breakneck speeds. He went so fast, in fact, that he drove straight into a rock, got stuck, and died.
Ah, no.
We recovered Ben's body, brought out the waterfill, and sealed off the southern flank to the base. Next, the west. The biggest chain gunner army yet had been purchased from our friends at Lockheed Mart. We took this army and said...
Totally not Lockheed Martin. We swear to God. Bean Boys Incorporated is claiming your territory for the sake of the factory.
And the resources were claimed. We finished up the wall and sealed ourselves away from the outside world. The war was over, and the factory building could continue on a much larger scale. Day 3. I suggested to Tristan a devilish plan.
Okay.
We can
Okay, so we're at 10 total hours of playtime so far.
I think that'd be too mean.
I want to go do that.
He would go up to Ben and waterfill under his feet.
Why? God damn it. Bruh.
I was doing some more boat stuff
God damn it.
when another alert came over the radios. Somehow, the biters had snuck into the factory once again. What, how the fuck? I drove over in my flame tumbler and burnt those little shits to death. The next question on my mind was, how?
Yeah, exactly. How?
The wall wasn't enough. I took a quick tour of our beautiful moat and discovered literally thousands of bugs in very close proximity.
Ah.
If I got close enough to them, I could even hear them say horrible things like, tax the rich. Clearly, what we needed was to expand the gap. This meant expanding waterfill production, so I built a rudimentary waterfill factory, collected a bunch of waterfill, and began widening the moat when this happened.
Oh shit, I was about to say, like, were they just glitching over because they're in such big numbers, they're just popping over the waterfill moat? Holy shit, I was right.
No.
Oh god. That's how they got in.
And finished the moat widening, but still unsurprisingly, felt very much in danger.
Yeah, that
All I
is...
wanted was a sniper rifle.
People with bug phobias beware. Should have put a warning like that at the front. Yeah, then again, if you have a problem with bugs, you probably don't watch Factorio videos. In that case, what are you doing here? Please don't torture yourself, I worry. Just don't do that to yourself. Take care of yourself. Get the artillery!
I'd need some more firepower. So naturally, I forgot about it. I did some more boat stuff.
God damn it! Aw, don't cut off my Eurobeat.
The balancer parts got flattened by a train, did some more boat stuff, and finally, after 2.5 hours, the biters were back in our base.
Ah, shit.
Wait. There's fucking biters in our base.
Oh.
Somehow, they managed to make a nest right smack in the middle of our territory. How rude. We got rid of that nest, but this nest wasn't the issue. The fact that they could just appear in our base, now that was the issue. It was time to develop a new weapon. A weapon more powerful than anything we had tried before. We knew that waterfill could kill. Tristan had used it recently to brutally murder Ben in cold blood.
As we
Work against
remember
environmentalist
from
friends.
5 minutes ago.
Come here, big...
Oh, no.
Yes. Yes, it could. It could even destroy that nest.
Literally just deleted them from existence.
Fuck you, water fills your house. This strategy used a lot of water fill.
Fuck you, waterfill.
Fuck you, water filling your house. So Ben set to work optimizing the line for full-scale wartime production. While
Oh,
Ben was doing it,
jeez.
Tristan joined again, hopped in a flame tumbler, and repeatedly drove it at high speed into our own buildings.
God damn it.
Thank you, Tristan.
Ah!
Once Ben had finished the monstrous waterfill facility, we met
Damn.
there to discuss our game plan. And to waterfill Tristan.
You just pick it up out of
Why the fuck?
Our current strategy was primitive. Once an area had been water-filled, it was impossible for the biters, but also impossible for us. This problem was solved by Ben with a very simple solution. Into the water with a boat. Fuck you, waterfill. Fuck you, waterfill.
Fuck you, waterfill's your house.
Fuck you, waterfill your house. We had so much area that we completely separated our base and had constructed an island. Safety
Impressive.
had finally been achieved. Day 4 of our recording binge began with this ominous message. In 24 hours, the sun would do a little trolling.
Oh no.
Water filling houses and has successfully sectioned off an entire gigantic island in the north that contained lots and lots of resources. He then went to work trying to clear out the island and got mauled to death once again.
Oh shit.
That's a lot of biters.
Meanwhile,
That's some Starship
we had
Trooper
automated
shit.
Yellow science, the last type of science pack before we had to launch anything to space. 2 hours later, I managed to hook everything up to the building, and at a slow but steady stream of piss science. Oh,
God damn it.
I'm
Of course.
out my
Of
mind.
course.
Excellent. We could
Of course it wouldn't be yellow, no. Of course it would have to be piss science. Of course, this is Martin we're talking about. This is just how he does.
now research many more things. So, we started some research, and realized that our production lines were running like shit.
Oh no.
Turned out, we had a lot of bottlenecks. Firstly, I noticed that our
Yeah.
fuel production was lacking petroleum. I checked our oil refineries, they were working. But then, they would stop working.
Uh-oh.
Checked the oil train station, and there was no oil, which means no petroleum, which means no sulfur, which means no science.
Gotta love these automation games where, like, you've run into one problem and then it turns out there's, like, 5 problems going on all at once, stifling everything. Oh boy, the time it must take to fix this shit. I cannot imagine the pain.
Not good. I checked our oil drilling,
Not good at all.
capped almost completely dry. So, we needed more oil. Well,
Well,
there was some oil.
you could just call the American government, they'd help you. If we have the equipment, have you seen our military budget? We could fight God and probably win.
Down here, a little bit past our big canal. This was an excellent opportunity for me to water fill some more houses. So Ben
Fuck
and
you.
I, in our combined house flooding efforts, managed to then separate off a few islands with oil and iron. The
Bam.
problem was, these islands were still covered in biters, and we couldn't just water fill them, because that would remove the resources. What we needed was a way to clear them out. Lucky
You
for
need
us,
artillery.
we researched light artillery.
Yeah.
It was actually very effective. Once the oil island had been cleared, I built a train station and hooked up the oil to our network. This gave the science production enough of a boost to finish researching heavy artillery, which was a much larger and more dangerous North Island. So, we built some artillery train wagons and gave it a go.
Ah, let's go. Your land shall be taken for the factory by force. Bean Boys Incorporated accepts no alternatives.
We had worked hard today and played Factorio for 13 hours. So naturally, we engaged
Damn.
in rocket launcher tomfoolery. Come on.
Yeah, you've earned it. You've earned it.
I got him, Tristan. I got him. Don't worry.
I then showed Tristan our latest innovation.
Okay, before that, just to compare, I think the longest time I've ever played a game just in a single-ish sitting, I have never done 13 hours, but I have definitely done, 12 hours, because it was back in high school for me. I was playing, the first Mass Effect on my, old laptop that somehow was able to run it. Then again, I guess it's just because of how old the game was. And I think it was a weekend or some day after school, maybe a Friday, maybe a Saturday, I forget when exactly. I just know I sat down one afternoon and just played. I got up to eat, to use the restroom, but other than that, all I did was play Mass Effect until I had finished it. And by the time I was done, it was ah shit, it's been 12 hours, fuck. I didn't even notice. And God, I would never be able to stream for 12 hours. I've said it before, I don't have the stamina for streams that are longer than 4 hours. I have massive respect for the people who do like 6 or 8 or more hour streams. I don't have the stamina for that. Mental stamina, not physical. I do a physical labor job, so I have pretty good body stamina, but mental stamina, the stuff up here, that's a bit of a different story. So, oh boy, how fast are these trains gonna be now, Martin? That's my question.
Supersonic trains, 2.
Oh no.
Which he used to suddenly and abruptly reverse directly into our artillery train. Whoa.
Oh no!
Fucking idiot!
Oh no!
So,
Oh no! Yeah, he deserved that.
Oh, fuck.
No, it's cool, it's cool. He deserved it. He deserved it. He ruined the artillery train. Fully deserved.
once the tomfoolery session was over, Ben went and built us some power armor MK3.
Ooh.
We filled with leg.
Leg.
Day 5 began. Tristan joined the server, said fuck you, and left. Thanks, Tristan. Ben and I started the day by flying our first little satellite into space.
Yeah.
Built some rudimentary rocket part production, built up the rocket parts, chucked the satellite inside, and launched.
Off it goes.
Train.
Hey!
Technically finished.
That's not the finish of the game.
No, you're
I'll
not
tell
done
you
yet.
that.
So we just finished the game.
Look at that total playtime. 38 hours. Oh god.
Nice.
No, we didn't.
Let's go.
We didn't. Tristan, we didn't finish the
Finally.
Tristan, we didn't finish the game. And there we go, boys. We'd done it. Our very first object sent into the great beyond. In celebration, we then used the satellite to reveal a huge area of the map and a brand new planet, Alaz. We took a quick look at the surface to discover it was very volcanic and generally not nice. The satellite had also revealed all the locations of the biters on our northern island. So Ben and I decided it was time for some expansion.
Open warfare.
Artillery train and laid waste to our enemies.
Oh, it's the good cyberpunk song. Let's go.
I see you talking.
Children are my targets.
Ain't nothing better than watching artillery blast away a bunch of space bugs. I might have problems.
Next on the agenda was making big boy smelter arrays for our brand new, freshly claimed resources. While I was constructing them, Ben came by with a brand new invention, the thrust suit,
Hey.
which he outfitted with a jetpack.
Oh.
Copper smelting array by adding the train stations. For these train stations, I'd come up with an interesting design. All it needed was about 60 balancer parts, placed like this. Items would flow into the top and evenly distribute themselves into each chest. This design was compact, convenient, and quite fast. So of course, we used it wherever we could.
And how much should I bet that, going by Martin's foreshadowing, this obsessive use of balancers is going to absolutely break the factory event very soon? Probably. I bet.
Day 6 began, as any good day should. A quick artillery barrage onto an enormous patch of bugs.
God, that's a lot. And there they go. Now they're gone.
We were reminded of our impending doom.
I was wondering when that was going to come back up.
It was going to happen in 2 minutes.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. We had no idea what to expect, other than
Oh no.
lasers from the very start of the game would be back. We'd built an umbrella defense, which said it could deflect coronal mass ejections and energy beams with up to 500 gigawatts of attacking power. So we should be fine, right?
No.
Time came,
Oh no.
coronal mass ejection began, and the umbrella defense activated. Oh shit, look at it!
Oh, there it goes.
Ooh. So far, all was going well. But then, I checked the power consumption.
Oh no.
700 megawatts.
Uh-oh.
800 megawatts.
Uh-oh.
900 megawatts.
Uh-oh.
1.2, 1.3, 1.4. All the machines around us stopped. The factory came to a halt.
Oh no. Oh shit.
Giant death rays touched down on the factory. This was very bad. All the power was off, and the radio was going nuts with alerts.
Oh no.
We concentrated in one spot on the North Island. Where?
In the top
Oh fuck, it's destroying our shit!
Oh no. The train
Up
tracks.
there, I'm sprinting at a fucking high velocity.
Ben and I sprinted up to investigate, and found this. Dude, it's fucking barbecue. This particular death ray had decided to barbecue a section of rail. But that was it. The other 18 rays had missed completely.
That's actually pretty good, honestly. That, like, okay, so the defense system utterly failed. The factory could not hold it. But it is very lucky that only one of them actually hit the factory, and it was at a completely inconsequential, easy-to-fix part of it. Everything else just missed. That is some amazing luck. Imagine if all of them had hit the factory directly. You know what? No, let's not imagine that, actually. I don't want to imagine that. That terrifies me. That thought terrifies me, because look at the playtime. 48 hours. Imagine, you are almost 50 hours into your Factorio playthrough. You have a coronal mass ejection, which sounds very lewd now that I think about it. And it just hits all over your factory. And I could really be wording things better right now. All I'm saying is it would be absolutely infuriating and frustrating. And I'm gonna stop before I say something else that can come off as a double entendre. God, the things that wasn't even intentional, dude. Jesus Christ to me, why?
Wait a minute.
Oh no.
What's this? We'd gotten very lucky.
Look at the bot. Fucking roasting the bot is alive.
Oh no, the bots!
And none of the beams had hit anything important. But what if one of them had hit the main base?
Yeah, exactly.
Confidently say, it would not have been fun.
Oh no.
So what actually happened? Well, the umbrella defense took so much power that it left none for anything else in the factory. It included the offshore pumps that brought water to the nuclear reactors. No water means no steam, and no steam means no electricity. So as soon as they shut down, the factory died.
Just
Holy shit! Not good. We got
not good at all.
Damage was so minimal. So to prepare for future CMEs, we forgot about it.
As you
We launched another satellite and discovered a new planet called Nostos.
I'm just gonna say, just take the bat and bonk yourself with it. Just bonk yourself with that shit. You fucking deserve it, Martin.
This one even had biters on it. 6 minutes later, we launched another one and discovered Panna, a teeny weeny planet covered in oil. Oil.
Don't tell the United States about it. We'll raid that shit in an instant. We'll unironically maybe get Elon to get a ship to go there so we can claim all the oil for ourselves. I will never tire of America and stealing oil from other places jokes.
We launched another satellite and discovered
Akisfriend?
an RGB planet rich in vulcanite. And finally, we launched a satellite and discovered Prabhava, which had this very interesting structure poking out of the sand on its surface.
I'm sorry, Martin, don't go there. That's a Necron tomb. Don't go there. Don't fuck with it. Leave it alone. That's a Necron tomb. Don't fuck with it. Don't fuck with it. Don't fuck with it. Just leave it alone.
Now, how would we actually get to these planets? So far, all we'd done was launch some satellites, which are easy to make and can't take you up into space. What we really needed was a cargo rocket. We built a cargo rocket silo, and then forgot about it. Day 7 began with Ben demonstrating the power of filling your Power Armor MK4 with 100 leg. What you doing?
That's a lot of move. He's so fast. His character model isn't even animated properly.
While I'd been hard at work doing stuff, Ben had also been hard at work doing stuff, particularly in the Northland.
God damn it, Martin.
Resource to our beautiful train network.
Hey.
To celebrate this, Ben took out his high explosive rocket launcher.
Oh no.
And did this.
Run away, Martin. Run.
Get out. Nope. Ah.
Design philosophy had shifted heavily to favor
I was honestly hoping he'd be able to outrun it. That would have been hilarious.
trains. The miners would mine ore and place them into chests. Trains
Lot
would
of
come by
trains.
and get filled by those chests. The train would take the ore to a smelter array. The smelter array would smelt the ores into plates and put them back on the train. That train would go to another facility and deliver the plates, which would be combined. Blah, 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 blah. For this system,
Basically, lots of trains.
we would need to build many separate facilities that produced everything we needed. I built a green circuit facility, a plastic facility, a red circuit facility, a brick smelter, a blue circuit facility, a copper smelter array, a module production facility. You get the idea. Lots of facilities, lots of trains. Oh my god. And lots of production. The factory was
And lots of accidental deaths.
so fast that our power had increased so much that we could almost run as fast as the supersonic trains. Okay, here it goes.
Oh shit.
Bye.
Bruh.
We'd researched the final tier of speed.
Ooh.
Sonic trains. 3.
Oh no.
One, and put the most powerful fuel possible inside it.
Okay.
This is gonna end badly.
Fucking
Now this was fast, but it was actually supposed to go faster.
Oh god.
When going at full tilt, it could travel at 7,386.3 kilometers an hour. But really, it should have been going well over 50,000 kilometers an hour, or about 2 times escape velocity.
Bruh. Okay. Going that fast, I don't think the train would even just follow the curvature of the planet. At that point, it would just yeet itself into the atmosphere. Like, honestly, it would probably just yeet itself into the atmosphere from sheer force of speed alone.
My theory is that 7,386.3 kilometers an hour is the hard limit set by the game that nothing can exceed.
I mean, look at... Okay, it's going so fast that frame by frame, it is just... Literally, each frame... Look at this, I'm going frame by frame. It's so fast that it's literally in 2 positions by frame. It's technically spinning around a circle, but it's so fast you only see 2 frames of 2 positions. Good God.
Which is unfortunate, because I would have liked to go at twice escape velocity.
Yeah, maybe.
Day 8 was kinda shit. Oh my god.
Oh.
At this point, I'd grown accustomed to building with belt balancers. Lots, and lots of belt balancers.
Oh, here's where it fucks up. Martin, how did it go wrong?
A lot recently. I opened up the debug menu and checked show time usage to get a better idea of what was eating up all my computer's resources. Each update in Factorio can at maximum take 16.6 milliseconds to process before the game starts slowing down. Our update time was hovering a little over that.
Ooh.
With this debug menu, we could see exactly what was taking up our precious milliseconds. Entities were taking around 2.5,
Okay.
electricity network was taking around 1,
Okay.
lots of other regular game processors took another combined 4 milliseconds.
Alright.
What's causing us problems was script update.
Uh-oh.
This is where all the mods are. The factory buildings were costing us nearly 1 millisecond. In-game combat was costing us half a millisecond. And finally, belt balances.
Oh
They were
boy.
costing us
Oh. That's... Oh. That is gross.
8 milliseconds.
Oh no.
Every single
Oh
factory,
no.
all the fighters combined produce less lag than these little yellow boxes. So
Bruh.
with one option. Replace every single belt balancer with an actual balancer made of actual belts. Every train loader, every unloader, and many, many production facilities. In total, we had
Oh. Oh yeah, no, I forgot about this. Okay. Let's frame this in. We already know it takes hours upon hours of work to do this stuff, and that like a normal balancer array is spaghetti as shit. They are 62 hours in, and they have to redo basically the entire factory, or else the lag will become unbearable. They're already down to like 56 frames a second, which, I mean, you're not going to really notice that too much, but it'll only get worse as time goes, I'm assuming. I do in fact pity Martin. I was about to say I don't pity him. No, I do. I do pity Martin. This is a year-old video, but I still pity him over this.
replaced 2,882 balancer parts.
Oh no.
Every single one of them needed to be removed. 5 hours later, we'd finished.
Oh jeez, I know this design is bad. Get off my back. It's a tight squeeze. 5 hours. 5 hours of work to replace all of those balancers. Whew. See this? This is why I cannot play these kind of automation simulation games. The fact it can take 5 hours to just accomplish one thing to make sure your factory is running efficiently, I would literally rather do anything else. I write as a hobby. Not as a hobby, I do it professionally now. I freaking have established that. And I cannot be consistent about it. I have to do something else after I write a little bit, or else I'm just not going to have the mental capacity to continue on with it. That's why I don't stream for too long either. That's why I don't stream for like more than 4 hours. I don't have the mental stamina and the brain capacity to dedicate that much time to it in like a single sitting. I would have to do that in like 2, 3, 4 sittings, maybe. Whew.
And built a whole bunch of beautiful, belt-based belt balances.
Well,
Day 9 was preparation day. What were we preparing for? Space. A quick trip into orbit to see what's up, and then straight back
And
down.
make sure it works.
First off, we needed to make the rocket and fuel it. I built this liquid rocket fuel production facility.
Me realizing I made a boo-boo after several hours of work. Yep. Yeah, that would do it. That would do it. That would do it. Yeah, that would definitely do it.
These fucking light oil. Turned it on.
Every time Martin just descends into monkey out of frustration. I feel it. I feel it so hard.
And hooked it up to the cargo rocket silo. Next was cargo rocket part production. This
Hey, boy.
bastard of an item took what felt like 800 different resources to build. It took around 4 hours, and once it was done, we turned it on. Here comes the train.
Whoop.
Holy shit.
Oh god.
Cool.
Day 10. Today was the day. After ironing out bugs in the
Rocket,
system for another 2 hours,
rocket.
the rocket parts were finally on belts, heading over to the silo.
Hell yes.
I think we should
Work, work.
Whoa.
Ooh.
big boy.
Meat.
Jesus Christ, look at that.
That's a big boy. Ben gave me a thrust suit and a bunch of life support canisters to survive in the vacuum of space.
Alright.
We made a list
Let's
of all
go.
the items we would need, loaded them into the silo, and built the rocket.
That's a big boy.
The rocket was built, the fuel was in, and all that remained was us. I'm gonna hit
It's time.
2, 1, go.
And victory. And then it took like a year or a year and some change for part 2 to come out. I'll definitely watch the next part in another video because that part's actually pretty good. But jeez, it's like every time I watch a video of someone playing one of these games, be it Factorio, Satisfactory, or name a automation game here, it both amazes me and terrifies me. Because, like I said, I don't have the brain capacity for it. It's not that I couldn't figure it out, it's just I literally do not have the mental stamina to sit there and just methodically arrange conveyor belts and production facilities for hours on end for the sake of making a factory work efficiently. I admire the people who do that. I'm sure that you could possibly translate those skills to real life somehow, maybe. I don't really know. Potentially, who the fuck knows? Oh man, but hearing those stories about how, like, okay, so we had to spend 5 hours fixing this one problem, and I'm just like, hold the phone, homie. Oh jeez, oh boy, okay. Okay, so that's it for this one. I need to go and do, actually, speaking of writing, I need to go do some of that. Until the next one. Until the next stream too, whatever the hell that's gonna be. I don't know what it is gonna be at this point. It might be Kingdom Hearts. But anyway, see you later.